Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Awakecam. I'm Emma. Today I'm reviewing April week 1's cash spending and I'll be stuffing £170 into my cash envelopes for week 2. In tens, I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And then in 20s, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20. So £170 ready to be stuffed. Cash expenses, as ever, is where we'll start. Groceries, £100 was put in here last week, and all but a couple of pounds of this was spent on my Payday shop at Aldi and my local butchers. And you can see exactly what I bought because I took you along with me in another video. So check that out because it does include my meal plan, which might give you some ideas for different meals to cook. Because I don't know about you, but I find it quite difficult to keep my meals varied. Maybe that's just me because we're quite fussy in this house. But yeah, making these grocery videos has definitely encouraged me to try new places to shop and also to mix up my meals a bit. I might try Costco for this week's shop because my boyfriend went last week and picked up a few bits from there for me. And yeah, I used to shop there at least once a month to stock up on things. And I really enjoyed the experience as well as the food. Oh yeah, and the sample food whilst you're there too. I want to go right now. This week and for each of the remaining weeks in April, I'll be stuffing just £80 in here. Mainly because April is a 5-week month for me and I need my money to stretch. But also because this used to be my budget and I was able to manage on it quite easily. I couldn't exactly shop wherever I wanted with it. Like, it was enough for an Aldi shop. But I was having to restrict myself when I went to somewhere like Tesco or Asda. I'm not sure how I'd get on with £80 at Costco because they do mainly sell bulk items and I haven't been there for a while and seen what prices are looking like. But I even just enjoy browsing there, so it's still worth going, even if all I buy is a £2 jacket potato for my lunch. Anyway, 20, 40, 60, 80 for this week's groceries. Diesel, £70 went in here and pretty much filled my tank, but it's now pretty much empty, so the same needs to go in again. I'm going to stuff £70. I'm quite pleased that I've got through this week on £70 fuel because at the weekend I did have to travel a bit, like a 90-minute round trip to pick up something really exciting, but I can't share what that was just yet. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70 in diesel. Eating out, £20 went in here specifically for an Indian takeaway, which I was really looking forward to, but sadly I never got to have one. Well, to be fair, it was by choice because I used this money towards a special purchase, but I can't say just yet what that was. Soon though. I'm not eating out this week because I'm probably going to go to Costco, so I'll just buy something nice from there for over the weekend with my grocery money. Of Bella's £20 pocket money, she has about £6 left. She collects these Squishimals only as of probably the last few months since my mum and dad bought her one for Christmas. She bought a few with her Christmas and birthday money and they really do vary in price. One costing £40 and Claire's accessories cost you £20 in B&M, and then my boyfriend found these for just £13.78 with the VAT at Costco. So Bella wanted to use some of her pocket money to buy one. My boyfriend did offer to buy it for her, by the way, but he's already treated all of us to a very special gift this month, which is actually related to the special purchase I made with my Indian takeaway money. So yeah, I wasn't going to let him pay for a Squishable too. I'm sure Bella would have. Car cleaning, again, I'm not budgeting anything for this month. My boyfriend actually cleaned my car yesterday, but to make it easier, I picked up one of these brushes which just connects to your hose. It was only $8.99 from Home Bargains, and it just saves you using the power washer all the time because it's not always necessary really. He said it made the job a lot quicker and easier, so I'll give it a go myself next week. I also bought this cute air freshener from Home Bargains for 99p. They had a couple of different scents, and I was really excited when I found it because I went to Thailand a few years ago and they had these everywhere filled with different essential oils, and you just tip them up so the oils soak the wood every maybe few days and the oil scent is released. I've still got one from Thailand in my bathroom actually, hanging on my radiator, and I just love it. I keep refilling it with different scents. I think I paid about £3 for this one. I'll let you know where I took the money from for these bits, but yeah, investing in small things like these for my car just keeps it feeling nice and new. Bearing in mind it is 10 years old now and I only bought it 2 years ago, but yeah, it doesn't feel that way because it's looked after. Windows, these were done on Thursday at a cost of £10, leaving this envelope empty now. Planned spending, I'm sure most of you know, but I don't actually stuff anything into here. I just use this to transport any of my sinking funds when I'm out and about because I don't take my sinking funds folder out with me. And this is why I don't take it out with me, because my handbag is only slightly bigger than this. I don't like to carry a lot of things around. Days out. So I only put £60 in here for the month because I do have plenty of free things to do at the weekends or when I'm off work and the kids are off school over Easter. But I only have £10 left. I spent £50 towards my special purchase I mentioned earlier. Yes, I'm building the suspense now. Let's just say we're going to be very busy and entertained. So this £10 doesn't worry me. I am just going to stuff another £10 in here though. £10, added to days out. Gifts, £50 was put in here. I spent £10 in Home Bargains on these little Easter egg and Easter cuddly toy gifts, which were just £2.99, and these Easter hunt books, which were a bargain. These are for my nephew Lennon, who is 3, and my boyfriend's nephew Tommy, who is the same age. I still need to get something for my other little nephew and niece, but I'm not sure what because they've only just turned 1. So any suggestions, guys? I also need to get something for my girls. In previous years, I've made them like a little Easter hamper with some sweets and chocolate in, or some Easter craft and sticker sets and some other bits from Home Bargains or B&M. But Lizzie is a bit grown out of all that because she's 16 now. And Bella also thinks she's too grown up, although she is only 10. I'm doing an Easter egg hunt for Bella, and I have quite a bit put away for that because I've been buying 1 or 2 small things each week with my grocery shop. So Bella will get loads of chocolate from that, and also our family. So regardless of how big and cool she thinks she is, one of my usual hampers isn't really worth it. So I'll have a think about what to get my girls and get something with the rest of this money this week. I still have £40 left in here, and I'm going to stuff this last £10 in here too to buy these extra things for Easter. £10 into gifts. And as we get closer and I put out my Easter decorations and have all of my gifts in, I'll show you everything all set up and I'll give you a breakdown of all costs and let you know my total Easter spend. Health, I've got £20 left in here. I spent £20 on contact lenses, which I just buy online from Feel Good Contacts because I find it much cheaper for my prescription than from an optician's. I don't wear lenses every day, just now and again, if I don't want to wear my glasses. Speaking of glasses, I really do need a new pair. I then had to use £10 towards something for my car, which we'll talk about later. Clothing, £100 went in here. I bought Bella this Nike swimsuit from Sports Direct because she's outgrown hers and needs one for swimming with school in a couple of weeks because her class is starting a 6-week course. and this was just $14.99. I needed some lounge type wear for the house because one of the sets I have has gone quite bobbly because I do wear it a lot. So my boyfriend picked this 3-piece set up from Costco, which was a bargain at just $11.98 with the VAT. Yes, I've got him doing B-roll for me now. I got these all white Converse from the Converse outlet store at Cheshire Oaks for just $19.99 for Bella. I spent £45 on a pair of high-top Converse for her at Christmas, and she outgrown them in a month. She's in a size 4.5 now. I think she's going to be lovely and tall with long feet to match, just like her big sister. But this does mean I'm not far off having to buy her adult shoes. I had to do this with Lydia when she was a similar age, and it's hard because she'd ask for designer trainers or shoes like her friends, but they'd be getting them half the price in kid sizes. Funnily enough though, I can still fit into the kids' shoes, so I save a bit of money on my own. Also from an outlet store at Cheshire Oaks, I picked up these Levi t-shirts for, seriously guys, £5.50 each for our nephews Lennon and Tommy. My boyfriend bought some jeans and they had an offer on, so with any jeans purchase you could get 2 accessories which included kids' clothing at half price. I think the full price of £11 was reasonable enough, but for £5.50 I just couldn't leave them, and I think I'll just give these with their Easter gifts. And then lastly, not so fun but essential, I bought Bella a new school cardigan for £20. Guess what? She'd grown out of the other one. So I spent just under £80 on clothes, and then the £20 I had left also had to go towards something for my car, and I have just over £2 left. So much for starting on buying summer clothes, but luckily we're fine for now really. Benny still has £20 of his £50. I can't tell you just yet where the other £30 went because it too has gone towards my special purchases. So this morning I've called 8 dog groomers, some very local, some a bit further out, and all except one who's going to call me back later said they're either not taking on any new clients or have at least a 6-week waiting list. What is going on? Fingers crossed this lady who's going to call me back will have some good news for me. And if so, I'll just get my deposit back from the groomers that's cancelled on me twice last month and add it to this £20, which will hopefully be nearly enough of the cost. Although I wouldn't be surprised if dog groomers put the prices up due to such high demand. Seriously, I even had a look at how much it would be to do a course in dog grooming, and the average was coming out at £1,200 in my area. I don't have this money available right now, but it could be worth it. At least then I could groom Benny whenever I wanted. Holidays, not yet. Christmas, not touched. There's still £550 in here. Christmas will soon be here. We're already like a quarter of the way through this year. Time does fly. And thanks to those who noticed and mentioned me old £50 notes that I still had in this folder. I had checked out the expiry date of them when the bank gave them to me a couple of months ago, so don't worry. But I had them changed this week at the bank whilst I was in my local town centre. So I just have new notes now. Miscellaneous, I said I'd spent £10 on bits of my car cleaning, and that came from here. I've done a bit more shopping. But as planned, I bought 2 storage tubs for my shed after clearing most of my clutter out of there. I spent a bit more than typical on these ones, which are by Really Useful Box. That's the name of the brand. These were £12 each from Hobbycraft, but they're so worth it. I've got a couple of these in my kitchen for herbs and spices, and also for medicines, and they're just so sturdy. I'd love to replace these tubs I use for my seasonal bits like Christmas decorations, because these ones are barely handled, yet split in a few places. Since buying the ones for my shed, I've seen you can get 3 for £28 on Amazon, so maybe soon. Also as planned, I've picked up some Easter decorations. I didn't have a wreath, so I got this nice and simple one from Home Sense for £14.99. So yeah, I've spent £50 of the 70 stuffed in here, leaving me with £20. Emergency fund, not touched, still a whole £550 in here, also with just new notes. Car maintenance. £50 was put in here. I had my car health check done at Halfords for free, and lo and behold, after saying I had been known to drive around with bald tyres, they told me I needed a new tyre. Mine wasn't quite bald, but almost. And the cost of a new one, which they fitted for me, was £79.99. So the £50 stuffed in here and the money taken from my health and clothing envelopes covered this necessary but unfortunate cost. Savings for Lydia's prom, I put £205 in here last week. I've used all of it towards a dress. To cover all things prom, I still need to find £210 of my £700 target before the end of June. So it's looking good. So wow, week one, it's been eventful. Just as well, it was payday just last week, and it's been an expensive week. I've nearly wiped out some of my envelopes in sinking funds, but I've spent on things I've needed really, not exactly luxuries. The car tyre wasn't good, but just one of those things. And at least I had most of the cost covered by the money in my car maintenance envelope. So it's a good job I recently introduced it. I do feel like it's only since I've had this envelope that I've needed to pay anything out for my car. It's typical, but yeah, light bulbs, windscreen wipers, and now a tyre. A few of you have very nicely commented to say how you like the way I'm not too hard on myself when I have to move money between envelopes. And well, yeah, I don't think any of us should be hard on ourselves when this happens. Whether it's for something essential like a car tyre or because you felt like treating yourself to something nice. The point is, as long as we're prioritising what is right for us at any particular time, you know, like we're not skipping payments or going into debt, and the physical money, the cash is there, we're still winning. Every month is different, plans are different. Some bills, like my car MOT for last month, for example, come around annually. And so that's why it's good to sit down and do a budget every month. During the planned month, some bills could come in higher or unexpectedly, but we can't control these things. We just need to try to be as realistically prepared as possible. And that's what cash stuffing is all about for me. At least when the unexpected happens and I do need to borrow from other categories, I spend less in those categories. In the past, I'd just say, right, okay, £80 on my car to have my tyre replaced, and then I'd carry on spending in all other categories and then wonder why I was skinned before payday. I consider moving money between envelopes as making responsible adjustments. I don't feel hard on myself, and neither should you when things don't go 100% to plan. Just prepare and respond as best as you can. And I've just made a rhyme. So now, guys, I've responsibly used a total of £100 from some of my envelopes for special purchases needed because of a surprise gift from my boyfriend made to me and my girls at the weekend. So what are these purchases and what was the gift? I'm excited to share, but I'm not going to share too much because I am going to make a video entirely on this because it's just that special. So my special purchases include these and some other essentials. And whilst some were for Benny, yes, some were for our new puppy surprise, baby Luna. She's 9 weeks old and she's a cavapoo just like Benny. She's also very calm, loving and clever, also like a big brother. We love each other so much already. She's already a big part of the family. So yes, a few of you have asked to meet Benny, and of course, but now you'll also get to meet Luna in a video coming very soon. I haven't got this video all figured out yet, but it will be something like a day in the life of Benny and Luna, as well as why we decided to welcome puppies into our family, why cavapoos in particular, what training's been like, and also what we had to buy for them and how much it costs to care for them each month. So this will be something really different, and yeah, I'm hoping you're as excited to watch it as I am to make this video, really. I hope you found this video inspiring or helpful. Let me know by giving me a like or by sharing your thoughts in the comments. Click on the bell and subscribe button so you don't miss future videos like this and on planning and intentional living. Thanks for watching, guys, and bye for now.